It is a great day to be alive, and I am so thankful for God, Jesus Christ, who lives in us. Today's video is titled, AI plus Economic Crisis equals Eiffel Tower Connection. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that I'm sharing is financial advice. I'm simply sharing dreams, visions, and interpretations that I feel God has given me as it relates to crypto. Now, let's get into the video. So I want to start out by taking a look at what I shared in a previous video. Basically, what would cause this event, this Eiffel Tower crash event, to take place? Would it have something to do with the economy and housing market crisis? Would it have something to do with the dot-com bubble, us experiencing something like that, but with AI this time? Or will it have something to do with war, World War III? Or will it be a combination of all these things? Since seeing the S&P 500 reach 667, what all have we seen taken place outside of the small crash that took place in crypto on the 22nd of September, and then the large flash crash that we've seen on October 10th? What else have we seen? So I talked about AI being one of those things that could possibly cause this crash to take place. And I said that God had pointed me in the direction of Nvidia, looking at Nvidia. Well, on October 10th, we know that the issue between the U.S. and China as far as trade war became an issue. And for that reason, we saw that flash crash, the historic crypto liquidation that took place on October 10th. And this also involved Nvidia and the crackdown on all Nvidia AI chips that were being imported. Something else that got my attention as it relates to AI, we saw on October 20th a worldwide outage for AWS that has to do with one of the Mag 7 stocks, Amazon. And then we saw it again on October 29th. This, again, forcing me to pay attention even more to AI and AI stocks. Again, all this connected to the Mag 7, the S&P 500 ETF. And then later on, we saw news about AI and the economy crisis that we're having. Jobs, people being laid off. We saw that 14,000 jobs were cut at Amazon. We are seeing global firms slash jobs and weak sentiments as far as the AI push goes. And I believe that for all of these reasons, plus other underlying things that we don't know, it's leading us to this big news. Is it Big Short 2.0? Deutsche Bank reportedly shorting AI stocks as data center risks emerge. To add to this economy AI concern, President Trump says that he is not worried about an AI bubble. Moving on to the recent news about Sam Altman. Is this a government bailout? OpenAI CFO, one sentence that forced CEO Sam Altman to issue a 1,000-word clarification. So Sam Altman's chief financial officer made a recent remark suggesting that the U.S. government guaranteed the loans being made to AI companies. And so different ones were looking at this as a government bailout. Is this a government bailout? Now, when it comes to AI and everything that we're seeing, it takes my mind back to the question that I asked pertaining to this Eiffel Tower dream, the Magnificent Seven, and these AI stocks. Will we experience an AI bubble pop like with the dot-com bubble? Will we experience a similar event? Again, that dot-com bubble took place March 10th, 2000. And during this time, the S&P main dropped to a low of 667. In my dream, I saw this at a high of 667. And this was the S&P 500 ETF, not Maine. Again, this research finding out all this about dot-com bubble came after I had this dream last year. So the same price as what I saw in the dream, but in a different direction. So again, we are seeing AI contributing to this economic crisis when it comes down to job losses. We are seeing the Fed cutting rates faster, which means that something must be broken. We are seeing the national banking liquidation crisis taking place and a Fed repo process being implemented at a historical rate. So getting back to the question, what would cause this event, this Eiffel Tower event, to take place? Two of the things that we can pick out for sure has to do with the economy, rates, rate cuts, And then we can move over to the AI and stocks. Will we experience another .com bubble? Will the AI bubble pop? And I have more connections to share as it relates to AI stocks, this Eiffel Tower dream, and this time it's going to be pertaining to Bitcoin. This is another video that is either out or is coming out, and it's titled 2 at 1, BTC Eiffel Tower trading pattern and Eiffel Tower dream. And so again, in this video, I'll be sharing a new connection, something that I feel could explain a little more about this Eiffel Tower dream. So again, this video is either out or it's coming out. And that is all that I have for this video. Until the next one, God bless.